Yeah, somebody speak. Let's see if my speakers work.
Hello, I am here.
Awesome. Andrew there. I had to update mine to 5. I want to make sure they're kept up to date on your Zoom meeting.
Can y'all hear me?
No, I can't hear you.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna go help Miss Diudo and Sam for a little bit. We're playing with Zoom. Hold on.
Okay.
I'm not back. Oh, maybe I am. I see myself. Glad y'all are getting in. They've been having some major issues jumping in. Can't hear you, Taylon. I don't know if you're muted. You don't show you're muted. Your mic's not picking up.
Most of the people I'm seeing have their mics off at the moment.
Yeah, but Andrew's got his on, and it's not. It worked earlier. Sometimes you'll have a webcam mic and then a boom mic or something, and they won't know which one to pick up. But he's not muted, and there's no sound. You can see the little. If you watch your microphone, you should be able to see it going up and down for picking up sound, and his is.
Not moving at all.
Yeah, so you can see yours go up and down when you talk. Maybe it got disconnected. Mouse.
Hello, Mr. Goodman.
Hello. See, this computer, I don't have my cool virtual background. Hello. Let's see how many people we have in the class. Almost 8 o'clock. This is a good test to see all the video and stuff. Who looks like they're in an attic?
Me.
Matt.
Matt. Or living under the stairs like Harry Potter.
Hey, that's not a bad idea.
Having some funkiness. It's Monday morning, first day of classes. The single sign-on screwing up, maybe overloading. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 people. Actually, 9 people. So, and the silliness of my yeah. So attendance today. I got Jeremiah Williams, and Matt. Put your last name on there too. If you can change your. So I'm going to switch off my video and I'm going to share my screen. Okay, do y'all see my screen?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yeah.
Let me see here. Got my trusty. Yeah. So on there should be Zoom on Canvas. Joshua Main jumping in. Let me check on Zion. So if you see on the left side, we're under like home and there should be Zoom and then you can click start. Be the 20 at the top on there. You'll join that one. I had to watch here. Joshua Main's like being admitted multiple times for some reason. Maybe click too many times with it and see him trying to join in. And he's got a mic. Jared doesn't look like he's got a mic. Add your last name on there, Jared, if you can. I should have a chat window. There's my chat window. Okay. Just in case. Okay, so I hope all can hear me. And if you're going to, you can go ahead and mute your mic until you want to talk. That way, breathing noises and stuff like that is a lot better. So Jonathan Goodrich is actually showed up to class today. That's why I've got my mask on. Most time on Mondays, we'll have nobody here and you'll join up to Zoom and I can have my mask off and you see my great, awesome face. They're like, please no, Mr. Goodman, please no. Okay, I'm joking, of course. So we're gonna look here at week 1 in your Canvas shell. Attendance today. Attendance today is the syllabus quiz and acknowledgement. And this will be for every single class. There will be a syllabus quiz. It must be taken in every class. And then that is used for attendance. If you do not take the syllabus quiz, you'll be marked absent every single day until that you hit the maximum number of days. And then there'll just be, it won't be a WX. You'll just be dropped from the class or the university on that. So that is today's, or your first attendance record will be based off the assignment and the syllabus quiz. And I have cool little drawing things. Y'all know I like to draw. So I'm going to draw because I think that's cool. What do y'all think? So also just making sure that everybody does see the drawings on the screen. I want to make sure you can either chat or unmute and say yes. Remember, you're muted if you're trying to talk to me. You have to unmute to talk. Cool. So I'm going to jump into the syllabus here. Reviewing of the syllabus. The office is the same place it was last year. The office location. Well, we're going to be social distancing, so please call or email. I actually should have set my office phone not to forward anymore, but and then the Zoom session can be set up Monday, Wednesday, Friday from noon to 1. Of course, if you're up here, say on a Wednesday or a Friday, we can like get in a classroom where we can actually be social distance. They would prefer students don't go to faculty offices because offices are kind of small. So we can like meet in a classroom or something if we need to, or via phone or something like that. Tuesday, Thursday from 12:30 to actually 3 p.m. I should update that. I can do that really cool in this nifty Canvas thing. Well, there we go. And also, since in the past I have made appointments after 4 p.m. to help students out, so I added that just so everybody knows that sometimes we can set up an appointment in the evening hours to help somebody out. So we've got the notice about COVID on everybody's syllabus. Should be on everybody's syllabus, and then the university syllabus that there's uncertainty. We don't know what the heck's going to go on. We're trying to navigate through and make this the best semester it possibly can have. For a continuation of Lan 1, you already have test out. I believe I've added everybody to the Lan 2 course shell. I'm pretty sure of that. So we just continue starting up on module 8 and test out. No extra money. Awesome. Y'all are excited, I hope. You need headphones, speakers for listening to the video, the microphone for giving presentations and stuff, and preferably a webcam. I shouldn't have put optional. It really needs to be, should have a webcam at least till by the end of the semester. Or actually, I guess by midterms. We'll do presentations, so we'll need a webcam. If you can't get one because of supply, we can do a screen sharing and stuff and maybe get by with that. But really, before you need a webcam, because you may have some other classes that use Proctorio. You have to pay $5 per test, and they sometimes want you to scan your work area just so they can see you don't have any books open or notes or anything that you could cheat on the exam with. We're going to do our test without making you pay anything. And the final is going to be in test out. So you'll be taking the final at home. I don't see a way for you to cheat on the test out final since it's all lab based. So any Syllabus just pretty much basic. Now let's go to my PowerPoint. So now I got to figure out how to share a PowerPoint. Technology stuff is complicated. Well, I guess it really is complicated. No, there we go. Share. Share. Two. Okay, so can you see the PowerPoint? You'll have to speak because now I can't see your chat.
I can.
Okay. I'm gonna tab through and see if I can, yeah. So I can't see your chatting anymore, so you will have to speak up or I'll have to check out your chat. So COVID-19. So the combination of policies put in place are designed to reduce, not eliminate the risk of COVID-19 infection. I know that there's a lot of people like to be argumentative, so I'm adding this in here for that purpose. So we understand policies are designed to slow the possible spread of the virus, not be 100% protection. See so many Facebook posts going, hey, your mask is supposed to protect you. Like, that's not what any of the doctors said. They said it's supposed to keep you from spitting in other people's faces. Is pretty much what the mask does. That lowers the spread a little bit. Plus social distancing, washing your hands and sanitizing stuff. So it's not just one thing. The combination of everything is supposed to reduce things, not be 100%. A couple of IT people that are in hiring, they have multiple locations. They've been having trouble in the Fort Smith area, northwest part of Arkansas. They've had one person that's had 3 family members come down with COVID-19. 2 of them die so far. I've had an aunt pass away of it. Of course, there's underlying conditions with her too. If she got any type of virus at all, flu, anything, she probably wouldn't have made it. So we're just trying to be, whatever your thoughts are, we're trying to be open as possible and do the best that we can and follow policies. So your proper scientific method takes time, and scientists still don't know what the heck they're talking about, I believe. As they continue to learn more about the virus, policies may change or be added. Okay. So each campus within the ASU system will maintain, we're going to require, what are we requiring? Everybody has to wear a face mask when you come in. When you're in the building, maintain a distance of 6 feet or more. Wear a face mask from physical distance of 6 feet or more cannot be maintained. That's including outside. When you're inside the building, they require you to have a face mask pretty much at all times. In addition, all students, faculty should be required to wear, yeah, that's the next bullet there. If you're inside the classroom, regardless of physical distancing, you have to wear a face mask. Can be annoying. Break rooms are closed. So the coffee break room, it's closed, locked. The water fountains, they've shut the water off to the water fountains. They are disabled. Food is not allowed in the classroom. So because of those 3 bullets right there, I'll allow you to bring in water bottles or sealable containers such as like Yeti Bubba cups and stuff like that, where they have like a lid that can screw on that if it gets knocked over, it's not going to spill everywhere. Preferably like a screw-on lid or some type of lid that can close it. Anything that you can turn upside down, it doesn't pour your liquid out. Coffee, water, whatever it is. But everybody probably needs to bring some type of water, especially if you're here for 4 hours, 2 classes or something like that, and the fountains are closed. I guess you can go to the bathroom and lap water out of the toilet like a dog or something. I'm joking. You go to the sink. I know that. Sucks y'all not being here and seeing your faces and rolling your eyes at me. I know you're not laughing at me. So move on. Don't congregate in groups inside the building because photos or administration observing you crowding in the hallways or other common areas, that could lead to early school closure, and really want you to be able to come here and do lab work. Don't really want to move to complete remote learning. It's slow and cumbersome. Contact your instructors during office hours. It'll be done by phone. There's my phone number, my email address, or via Zoom meeting. We can set up Zoom. I'm not going to just sit on a Zoom call. So give me a call and go, hey, Mr. Goodman, I need you to see my computer screen or something like that. I can start up a Zoom meeting. Face shields, face masks are required when a student needs help and a 6-foot distance cannot be maintained. We'll have they on so I can see your screens. If you're choking and need a Heimlich maneuver, I'm not going to care about face shields and stuff like that. So to save you, please don't choke on something. That's why there's no food allowed in the classroom. That way you can go choke outside and we don't have to save you. Okay, I'm joking again, but don't choke on something, seriously. Special accommodations due to disabilities and medical conditions must be made through the disability services coordinator. So if you come in and go, I got a medical condition, I can't wear a mask, that needs to all be planned out through disability services coordinator. You may have a face shield or something else to be added if you can't have a mask on your face, or remote instruction for the whole semester. So that has to be documented, and you can't just tell us stuff. COVID self-reporting. If you are any type of sickness, or if you have fever, cough, shortness of breath, weakness, fatigue, nausea, change in taste or smell, or you've been within 6 feet of somebody longer than 15 minutes that has tested positive for COVID-19, you need to fill out the self-reporting form. And there's also a link on the ASUB website to that form. The medical, the medical department of ASU Jonesboro will be doing contact tracing for all ASU system students. So their medical department is basically taking the work off of the state health department, which I'm sure is going to be overloaded. We want to study our own internal ASU Jonesboro students, or not ASU Jonesboro, but ASU system students. So we're not going to have the state of Arkansas doing that. We're doing that internally to give calls and stuff. Plus it'll be faster. They can get in touch with teachers and different stuff, and be able to contact you if somebody in your classroom is tested positive. We'll be able to get to you faster since we're doing that through our own system here internally. Also, people are afraid of submitting stuff to the state or to the federal government for contact tracing. So that's why we're doing that internally. The quarantining. In the event you're unable to participate in the brick and mortar face-to-face courses due to having to be quarantined or isolated because you've either been exposed or you've gotten a fever or something like that, we're to work with you. And even on the days that we're supposed to be in class, I'm probably going to start up a Zoom meeting because I think I may have a few people We've got some students that have got compromised immunity, or some students that are already been exposed to COVID-19 or have family members. So some of you may already be in quarantine. I'm not going to say who those are. And then some people have just volunteered that they've got a gaming rig that's got, say, 64 gig of RAM or something like that, and a super awesome computer. And they're going to try to do all of the labs at home. So we'll see how many people that we have that can do that. And I have 10 seats available in this class for you to come in and do labs. So if we have enough people that can do this at home, I think we got 12 or 13. If we have 2 or 3 people that can do the labs in Zoom remotely every class period, that means on Wednesdays and Fridays, it's open for you to come in both days if you want to or if you can. And that'd be great. I know a lot of you need to be here in class and do the labs in class. So when we get done with this PowerPoint, and maybe before we can leave, we can all figure out who has that capability. I'll recount the number of students I have in this class, and then we'll see what we can do with making it to where we can have it open for maybe anybody that wants to come in on Wednesday and Friday to be able to work on the computers and do labs. Zoom etiquette. Dress appropriately. So, and be mindful of your surroundings. We don't want to see you zooming from the toilet. That's happened before, and people are like, we can see that you're in the bathroom. Some people also like your surroundings. Be careful what that you have sitting on the nightstands or on your bed and stuff. That if you're doing this from home, there's things that don't need to be seen. So remain muted until you need to speak. Use your legal name when entering Zoom meetings. The nickname or middle name may be added in parentheses. So I gave an example here, Tommy Smith, and this person wants to be called Tom, so we put Tom in parentheses. So always use your first last name, and then, like I said, a nickname, use that in parentheses. Because some people, I've had students that didn't know the actual first name of somebody in class because they had a nickname or they went by the middle name or something like that the whole time. But put your first, last name, and then what you normally want to be called in parentheses out beside, say, your first name. We're using that for security purposes from this day going forward. Do that for all of your Zoom and all of your other classes, because we'll have a waiting room and we'll be validating based on your name to allow you to be admitted into the class. So if we see Jim Bob 53, like, who is that? I don't have a Jim Bob 53 in my class, so I won't want to admit you if you're using a gamer tag or something like that. Moving to remote instruction. Thanksgiving break has changed from Thursday through Sunday. Is no longer starting on the Monday through Friday break. We've now cut it down to only Thanksgiving Day, the Friday after Thanksgiving, and then that Saturday if anybody had Saturday classes. Remote instruction begins on Saturday, November 21st. So anybody that may possibly have a Saturday class, you'll stop coming to the university on the 21st and be Zoom the rest of the semester. So this class will meet via Zoom at normal class time and days, except we're probably just going to have the week in November, that Monday and Wednesday. I'll just have an assignment that'll be due on the Monday following Thanksgiving, since it was originally planned to not be here. Some of you may have already had plans to be out of town or something. So you'll have an assignment that will be due, but I'm not going to require for attendance you be here on Monday and Wednesday. I may not even be here on Monday and Wednesday. We'll determine when we get closer to that. But you'll have an assignment to do, and when you turn that in on or before that Monday, that will be your attendance for those 2 days of Thanksgiving week. The finals are going to be given via Zoom in this class. Other classes may use something called Proctorio. It costs $5 per exam. You'll need a debit card, credit card. You'll need a webcam, a microphone, a desktop or laptop with Google Chrome installed. But this class, I'll be giving it via Zoom. So we'll jump onto a Zoom meeting. I'll give you the password to the test. You'll log into test out and you'll do the CERT exam. There's no extra cost in this class for your final. Assigned seats. You'll be assigned a specific seat for the semester in each class. And please don't change seats or move furniture, mice, keyboard, etc. You may bring your own keyboard and mouse if you want. So yeah, I'll be maintaining a seating chart. That way, ASU Jonesboro Medical Department will request seating charts in the event somebody tests positive for COVID-19. So we're utilizing them to do all the contact tracing, alleviate the strain on the Department of Health. And it's also, you know, it's the university medical department. They're all about research, so they're wanting to research this new pandemic virus that's going on. I've already got Jonathan Goodrich is taking computer number 3. So I'm gonna.
But once I get my status card, I'll be doing everything from home.
Okay.
You know, the computer is still up for grabs.
Well, I'm gonna write you down if you have to come in and use that computer. And when is that going to come in? It may be that they don't come in pretty fast. You may have enough stuff set up on that machine you don't want to change. I don't know. See, Sean, I'm muted. You got something to say?
I'd say I don't know if I'll be there, judging by what you just say, but I forgot what I was going to say. I'll say it later.
Okay, I'll ask that question just a little bit. Cool. We got to the end of that. So seating charts. So seating charts. So I've got a seating chart like that. And if you remember the classroom. Let me do a whiteboard. Okay, so that should just come up to a whiteboard. If you remember, the classroom, we've got, so this, so that's the door. And we had a table, a table, and the instructor. So each one of these, so against the wall, we had computer number 4, 9, and 14. And then we had table here. Table there. With computer slots. So how we're going to social distance in here is we're going to let computer 1 and 3 be available. Computer 6 and 8. 18, 11, and 13. So let me bring up, where did my chat window go again? There's my chat window. So let's go to view everybody in class. So I think we got, is everybody here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Seems like I'm missing a person. So, okay. I believe Joshua Main, you can unmute.
Yeah.
Okay, so did you say that you were going to try to Zoom the entire semester and do the labs at your home computer?
Well, I'll be there. I don't know. I have work on the BB campus on Wednesday, so I'll be at BB on Wednesday. But yeah, I can try to do all the stuff on my computer.
Okay, that's why I was just wondering if you were one of the ones that was going to try to do it remote and not actually come to class.
Yeah, I have a game. I have my computer that I built, so I can try to do it. And if for some reason it's can't handle it, or if it's not working, I'll just let you know.
Okay, so I'm not going to put you down on the seating chart. We'll just assume that hopefully on Wednesday, you know what, when do you work?
I work from 3 to 7:30 on BB at BB. So.
Okay, so are you going to be able to access your computer in like the morning class?
Yes, sir. I should be able to.
Okay, all right. So Wednesday we'll start seeing if we can get you going. Like you can either use VirtualBox or Hyper-V on your home computer or any type of virtualization software,
All right.
and you might pre-check that out. So let's go down to Andrew Elon. You I don't know if your microphone works or not. You may have to chat. You can unmute and test your microphone.
Testing, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Yeah, your microphone's not working. So you'll have to chat. You want to come in on hopefully Wednesday and Friday, I believe. And you took computer number 1 last time. So I'm going to circle number 1. Yeah, I think I may have heard a squeak in the background. Well, I'm going to jot you down, and number 1 is going to be your computer. This here is,
I think it's my microphone on my camera. So testing, 1, 2, 3.
that's a little bit louder.
Yeah, I talked right there.
Yep, I actually heard you say testing 1, 2, 3.
Testing, yes, sir.
Awesome.
I just have to stand up every time I want to talk.
Yeah, you just get like a boom mic or something like that, probably. Let me look at compare my roster here. I probably should have done that first. Okay, so Jared Britton, are you on here? Yes, Jared's on here.
Yeah.
Okay, so are you going to need to come in, or would you have computer power to be able to do it at home and remote?
Yeah, I would need to come in. My laptop isn't very good.
Okay, so what computer? Where do you want to throw you at?
11 is good for me.
Okay. Okay, I got you down. Let me go back and look at the next person. So I'm jump down here to Sean Crane. Yep, you're on here.
I don't know if I'm gonna have to be there because I do have powerful enough systems to run it, but it depends on if I have to be there for both Cisco and security on campus. So if I do, I was in 4 previous semesters, I'll just go back to 4.
Let's see. Okay, I'll write you down for number 4 in case you have to jump in. Well, Cisco. When is your Cisco class?
I have Cisco at 10, so
So that's right after.
yeah. So
Yeah, there'll be
if-
certain days I'll have to come in for Cisco, so probably.
yeah, if I have to come in for Cisco, I'll come in for this as well because I can't leave at 9:30 and miss the last 20 minutes of class.
Yep, definitely. So I'll put you down on number 4. So, well, you may end up toward it. Some of you may, if you got good enough internet speed, you may have to use a remote PC and jumping into your computer. We may also try to do a test out with VMware Horizon clients and see if remote PC is too slow, but it's kind of okay at 8 o'clock in the morning, 8 to 10 with Windows machines. So we may look out on that. Okay, so I'm going to go on down. Hey, there's my names. We got Jonathan Goodrich in here. Jacob Lambert, is he here? Yes, Jacob's here. So do you have a mic? Well, it shows you got a mic. We'll have to unmute it to talk. Yeah. Okay, Jacob, do you need to come in? Yours may be like Kalon's, we can't hear you. So you may have to use the chat window. Yeah, it's really, really quiet, like Andrew's. So something, there may be a, some of y'all with really quiet mics, there may be a software setting under your microphone that adjusts the level of pickup. It may be like way down. So just chat for now, and you may do like a mic test later. So you want to come in? Okay, so we got, let me go back to my whiteboard here and circle what we've got assigned. So we've got computer number 4 is assigned, computer number 1 is assigned, computer number 3 is currently being used, computer number 11 is currently being used. Okay, so what computer would you like? I think you said around computer 9, okay. So that one is done. We talked about Joshua Main, so we're hoping Joshua can do it on his computer. Oh, Joshua Main, do you have Cisco after this class?
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Okay, how close do you live to BB?
Like an hour away.
You said an hour away, or? Okay, so that's pretty big distance. So you may actually have to, because of Cisco and having to come in, you may have to come in too.
Yeah.
On that. It may still be, though. So for speed stuff, like, if you're not going to be here on Friday, because I think you're scheduled to be here on Wednesdays and not on Friday.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, if it looks like it's going to come up that almost everybody's going to have to be here. It may be that you want to set up a remote on your home computer, and the day that you have to come here and do work, you may remote into your home computer and do your lab on your home computer remotely. That might actually be a faster, I don't know, faster setup. Use like TeamViewer or something like that.
All right.
On PC. I'm just trying to think of, our best way to do everything. You could still do remote. You could do everything on the computers here, and then use remote PC other times. I kind of remember remote PC in the spring, how it went on that part. And like I said, 10 people can come in both days, Wednesday and Friday. Let me count my number of people again. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So there's going to be 2 people that can't come in every day. Actually, I guess about 4 people, something like that. I don't know. It's going to be, this is interesting for sure. If I can think out the logistics of it all. Let's try to continue with the seating charts. So Joshua Main, you would want computer 18?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and write you down for that. And we'll. Okay, let me see. Is the whiteboard hidden whenever I go away? So Haley, Donald says computer 13. He's jumping out of order. We should sanction her for that, right? Haley Smith, you are up.
I don't care which one. I've met Farrah joining. Put me somewhere.
Well, there's so far 14, 8, and 6 that are open. Roll the dice. Pick a number.
14, I guess.
Okay. We'll put you at 14. Brian.
I'll have to come into class. I'm fine with 6.
Number 6, okay. See, the people that are supposed to come in on Friday, I think they're the last 3 on my list, I think, down here. So we've got Andrew's the next one. So Jeremiah, you're supposed to be a Friday person. Matthew,
Yeah, that's fine.
Matthew York, you're supposed to be a Friday person. But right now, right now, I still got a spot available. Let me recount everything because I have one person that's Chase Withers on. I don't see Chase Withers, and he's showing some type of issue about being in the class right now. So he can be put at the end. So recount 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So we got Jeremiah Williams and Matthew York. I think
I was at 8 last semester.
you're at 8. So 8 still available on Matthews. Yep. So I'm going to put you at number 8, Matthew, and Jeremiah. What I'm going to do with you, you're coming in on Friday. Since you're coming in on Friday, I'm going to put you at a computer that's not being used right now, I guess. Huh. How do I want to do that? Well, thanks for right now, Jeremiah. You got a mic? Are you even here?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're here. So what do I want to put you at? I think I want to put you. I want to put you at number 16. It's right there by the door. I didn't really want people sitting there at the door, but if you're coming in on Friday, and how's your remote capability? You don't have good internet at home, do you?
My internet's fine, but my computer's dead.
Okay, but you can do remote PC and stuff from home, right?
Maybe. I can try it. Last semester went okay.
Okay, so on Wednesday, everybody that's got a circle around their name that we got assigned seats, you'll come in on Wednesday. Unless Matthew, is your Cisco on Friday?
Yeah, it's on Friday.
Okay, so I guess this week you'll Zoom and you've got ability to do remote PC, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, so Wednesday you'll just jump in on Zoom. So you and Jeremiah will both be Zoom, and you'll be doing remote PC. I think that you still have accounts for that. I do believe. So we'll check on that. And then Chase has to work out. I don't know if there's a financial aid issue or something. It shows he's inactive, which I don't know what that means, truly. He was in the class, but he's not in the class now. Something's going on. I heard some people's having some shot record issues, and different stuff getting in, but so that's all set up except for Chase. He's the only one that doesn't have a slot, and it looks like he'll probably be a Friday person. And Matthew, you're actually all right, the number 8 like that, so you're a Friday person. Coolness. So, okay, I've got everybody that is currently in the class assigned a seat. Y'all make notes of that? Of course, I'll have my note sheet here too, but preferably you make notes and just go straight to your seat. Let's see, so what else do we got going on? So at any time, I might have a phone call that I have to jump out of here. And jump to. So my screen's not being shared anymore. So why that I might have to jump out? We'll take an emergency phone call. Is that right there? So that's also, if anybody lived around the Rosebud area or knew anybody like in the high school or just recently graduated, they may have known the older two siblings. So can everybody see my screen?
Yeah.
Okay. But yeah, if anybody knew anybody in the Rosebud area, I hated it. Has my chat window every single time. And it's still not bringing chat back up. Chat. There's chat. Okay, so yeah, the Morgan Nick Foundation, and especially if anybody had friends out of northern part of White County, Rosebud, Mount Vernon, stuff like that, if you'd reshare this, they're going to probably update the missing children with the other 4 in the mom's picture, hopefully today. But they were up in the boot hills of Missouri and we're on the run again. But definitely like to have my kids back. So yeah, and that would be the reason if I just have to run because of a phone call. Just kind of sit tight in the Zoom and hopefully I'll hope I might be back or not, but this depends on the importance of the phone call.
My ex-girlfriend turned out to be an animal abuser.
You'll have to chat. We can't hear that. The mic's too low.
My ex-girlfriend turned out to be an animal abuser.
Turned out to be something is all I heard. Your ex-girlfriend turned out to be
An animal abuser.
an animal abuser. Yeah, that's pretty bad. Definitely I just wonder about drugs being involved. I know that's the situation. I'd have White County come and remove stuff from the house that I was cleaning out. I'm like, I can't, what do I do with this stuff? I can't transport it. I'll get in trouble for it. They come and retrieve the stuff. But pretty bad, pretty sad stuff going on. Okay, so let's take, y'all been sitting, maybe, I don't know. We're gonna take a 10-minute break and just kind of stretch. Y'all can get up and dance where you can. I have to get back. See my dancing here. So yeah, we'll take a little break. I'll leave my camera and my microphone on. And so I got 8:56 right now. So we'll come back and start looking at our remote PC access and make sure we can get into test out and stuff. So 9:06. So take a nice stretch. I'm going to walk down the hallway and walk back. You waving? See orange smoke. Oh, wow. I canceled a lot of students for remote PC. Okay, so I'm going to reactivate all these remote PC accounts. Jared. Activate. Okay, so we are back. I'd like to test out the remote PC capabilities. So if y'all remember remote PC, see if you can log in, because I just reactivated the accounts that were deactivated. Looks like IT probably went through and just deactivated everybody's account over the summer. But I was able to say reactivate. Uh-oh, Jeremiah. Let Jeremiah back in. Okay, hey Jeremiah. So we're back in. What we're doing is we're testing out remote PC to see if you can get logged in. See if anybody's got any issues. You don't need to connect that to your computer. Just can you get logged into the remote PC site and see the AT106 computers? So if you can, just give me a in chat. Just let me know I got logged into remote PC or not. Hey, I moved too fast. His hat jumped off his head.
Seems to have let me in.
Awesome. And you can see all 18 computers?
Yes.
Actually, you might be able to even see like 103 too. I don't know.
Yeah. See 103, 106.
Okay, cool. I try to make sure all these machines did Windows updates for August and July and June for y'all and get them restarted. I did that last week. So I'm hoping that they'll all work fairly well. Probably when we jump in on Wednesday and Friday, what we'll be doing is reinstalling server. I've not gone through and wiped everybody's VM from last year, but don't be creating new VMs just yet. I'll be going through them and wiping everything off so we can restart from scratch. I think it's a pretty good refresher to rebuild everything and remember what all we were doing from last spring in Lan 1. Awesome. Yeah, that was my big thing, is make sure you could log in, you could see the 18 computers. I didn't want some type of group permission to be lost and you not be able to see the computers. And if it runs too slow, I did get to work a little bit with IT before they ran out of part-time help this summer. We deployed out a Horizon Gateway client, and we might try to use VMware Horizon clients, the same thing that does the thin clients on the rest of the campus. It can actually broadcast a remote desktop of a real machine out to you. So if remote PC for some reason becomes unworkable, I don't know just how well we've got that all configured. I don't know if it's totally configured up yet, but we can work at trying to do something else on that. Let me look at, how about test out? I'm going to log into test out and check my roster. Yes, I got old over the summer. I wear glasses now, see the computer screen. So test out, you should have a Lan 2 Goodman Fall 2020 class that you're in. It's just a continuation of the one that you were in before. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Huh, you see 9 and 10 are offline. I actually see them as online on my screen. Are you looking at 103, Jacob? Let me look at 103. Yeah, you're looking at the wrong classroom. Yep, 106. They're all online.
Everything for me is working.
Okay, cool. Okay, I'll rename that. I put Goodman AT106. So if you're in remote PC, if you refresh, maybe that will help you out picking out which class it is. Like, I'm in Goodman's class. I need to look at Goodman group. And I don't know, AT103 should probably be put as Neesmith, I guess. Possibly. Okay, let's see. I was looking at test out. Double check my roster. Okay, so I got Jared's in there. Sean, I see in test out. Jonathan Goodrich is in there. Lambert, Joshua Main, Haley O'Donnell, Haley Smith, Brian Souza's in there, Andrew's in there, Jeremiah's in there, and Matthew York. Okay, cool. So I already pre-put you in the right course shell for test out. Hopefully everybody can still log into test out. You haven't forgotten. They have their own technical support. If not, go back to Zoom. Let's share. Okay, so back to here. So just want to make sure that everybody jumps in and took the syllabus quiz. So we've reviewed the syllabus. You're all in here, so you know about the Zoom link and jumping in. I'll be doing that this week. And also, you may want to start looking at test out module 8. It will be due next week, Friday, if we look at that. Yeah, that'll be September 4th. September 4th is, yeah, September 4th is next Friday. So not this Friday, but next Friday. That'll give us this week to start getting our lab environment all redone and maybe start working on some group policy stuff by next week, hopefully. So at this point, does anybody have any questions? And remember, you'll have to unmute to talk. Or type it in chat. If my stupid chat window would stay up on the screen. Okay, Cool. So if nobody's got any questions, probably what I'm going to do, yeah, is the test out module 8 is due next Friday. And Labor Day. It's a good question about next Monday. Let me look at the portal. I'm pretty sure we're not supposed to work on Labor Day. This is Lan. So that is September 7th. So we'll be here Zoom next Monday, but then the following on September 7th is a holiday. We will not be Zooming on September 7th. But the scheduler, look at this right here. I don't think I can take out a single day because it auto generated Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Actually, I can. September 7th, delete. Sweet. Okay. That works out. Yes, if you see anything that's not on the calendar, or you see anything odd like that, like September 7th, yes, email me, ask me. I try to keep things, but sometimes this thing automates stuff and it may not put stuff on the calendar that should be there. It's supposed to auto do a lot of stuff like that right there. It auto put 7th on there and didn't count it as a holiday. So computers are good, but they're not perfect. And on Sundays, I'm going to try to remember to move the color off of the current week that we're on and move it down to the next week so that it'll be color coded for those of you that can see color. I can see color, and it's going to help me keep track of what week we're supposed to be on. So security class, yeah, just wait for security class to ask questions. Other people might have the same question. Okay, well, if y'all want to log out and get ready for your next class, go get a snack or something like that, go ahead and do that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to start going through your machines, start deleting all the virtual machines that were created and the hard disk files so they're clean for you whenever that you come in on Wednesday. We can start working, or if you're remoting in on Wednesday, we can work stuff. And it looks like currently everybody has their own computer that they're going to sit at, whether you're coming in on Wednesday or coming in on a Friday. That way, if you remote in, you're not remoting in over the top of somebody else. So that looks like that's going to work very well. Just be advised, if you're remoted in before 3 p.m., there may be another class going on. So if you're trying to like do LAN work at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, there could be a security class using that PC. So just be mindful of that. Okay, well, you can all log off, and I'll see some of y'all in security, or some of you may be going into Cisco, I believe. I think I got another group for security, or a few other people for security next. So I'm going to end this meeting somehow. Yep, there it is. All right, bye.